Hello, I'm about to go for a walk and I figured I'd take you with me again. This is my starting point, right up here by these benches, and here we go. I'm not really going to talk too much, I'm just sort of in the mood to do this, and I figured why not record, since that's what I like to do. Check out down here a little bit, and then some teenagers or something are down here already. Usually there's water right there. It's super dry right now. Or the water's just super low, I mean. Look at that. Isn't this nice? This is one of my favorite spots to come out to. My friends and I spent a lot of time here last summer. I love to just stand here and listen and watch the water. We're gonna go up to that bridge next. Or not next, but we're gonna be doing this entire loop around the water. So I'm gonna go across that bridge and then over there. And I'm gonna be walking this whole thing until I get over to that bridge. And then I cross that bridge. And then I just come back over here, and that's where I started. So that's sort of what we're doing. We're going over to that bridge, and then we're making that circle all the way around. So just wanted to check it out down here. Whoever those bikes belong to, they must be over there or something, because I'm not seeing anyone else. But I think I'll head back up. That's wild. I've never been able to walk on this before. Because like I said, this is usually full of water. Trying not to get... Oh, I just kicked a bunch in my shoe. I was trying not to kick too much sand in my shoe, and as I said that, I just kicked a whole bunch into my right shoe. You can kind of see my sock is all sandy. I wonder what that's gonna be. I have no clue what that will be. Maybe it's gonna be like a bench or something. That's probably what it's gonna be. It's just a spot for a bench. There's a nice spot right there. Let's see if you can see the water from the bench. So, if you were to come over here and sit down, this is what you see. So you can't really see the river, but I would say this is still really pretty to look at and everything. That bench, I think, is the same story, but you can see the river from right here. And then it looks like there's this trail, which I'll just see what's down here a little bit. I don't want to take the entire thing. Because you never know who or what you might come across. Alright, so I could go further down there, although I don't really want to. And I can go further this way. Although I don't really want to do that either. So I'm just going to go back up. But that was kind of cool to check this out. I love clearings like this. It feels so magical. But I think if I would have kept going over there, I'd just go under the bridge. And since my goal is to go over the bridge, I'm just going to come back out here. All the wishing plants, or no, those aren't the ones. I thought that those were all the fuzzy plants that you, like the weeds where you pick and you blow them. But I think they're just regular flowers. They just looked a little extra fluffy for a second. I'm enjoying the walk so far. I hope you are too. It's not like super hot. It's actually like a pretty good day, pretty balanced day, but it's probably 75 or 80 right now. It's getting a little warmer. Nice. Hello. I'm like the definition of I'll be friendly, but I hope every single person that passes me or walks by me just ignores me. I feel more comfortable when I'm not noticed. Which is ironic considering I have a YouTube channel, but only a few people watch my videos consistently, so it's not like I'm really exposing myself to that many people or getting that much attention, so I don't think it's that weird. And I deleted my channel once I was at like 1,500 subs, so maybe I'll just do the same thing again. Probably not though. That was kind of a rash decision that I wish I could kind of take back. But there's nothing you can do after you finalize deleting your YouTube account other than starting over. So I don't really mind too much though. It's not something where I had all my eggs in one basket or anything like that, so anyway. We made it to the bridge. Look at that. And look over there. So now we're crossing this. Ow. Ooh, look at that. I brushed my hand against the wood and I just got a splinter. A pretty good one, actually. That's like, I mean, it didn't actually really do much because it was so big, but look at that. Anyway, that kind of freaked me out. I'm bleeding like ever so slightly. Yeah, you can kind of see. It just barely punctured my skin. I didn't really care about getting a splinter, but I was just more like, shit, I really do not want to deal with... My thoughts are racing, so let me just calm down and collect myself so I can say what I'm trying to say. I got a splinter in my fingertip like a month or two ago, and it was like rotting wood, so the splinter just kept breaking apart. And so we wound up taking this splinter tool, and I had to basically slice my finger open and like kind of just cut my finger open along the length of the splinter. And then I used this like pokey thing to sort of just like get the splinter out. And it honestly wasn't even really that painful. It was more just like, it's not even that I get queasy. Like, I don't get queasy or nauseous. I just don't feel comfortable with that kind of thing. You know, like, I don't like poking and prodding and scraping and all that. Like, I don't like doing that to my own body or anyone else's body. So, like, even though it's not really, like, a squeamish, I guess it is. Like, I'm just kind of squeamish. So I didn't really enjoy that, and I really thought that I was about to have to, like, do the whole thing over again. But my dramatics aside about my splinter, check this out. This is so cool. Ta-da! And when we started and when I was showing you the bridge from over there earlier, just past that island and those rocks right there, that's sort of where we started, at the shore by those rocks. That's the area that we started at. And then we walked along and we kind of came over there a bit. And then right around there is where the staircase comes back. And yeah, anyway, that's where we started, and like I said, we're just going all the way around. So we're on this bridge, and we're gonna be going all the way over to that bridge. And over there, that factory right there is called Cascades. They're a paper factory. They make like paper towel, toilet paper, a whole bunch of stuff. I used to clean their building after, or not really after hours, because they have people working throughout the day, like 24 hours. There's always people there working. But I used to clean in the evening over there for about 3 or 4 months. Anyway, it is so gorgeous out. Sometimes if you're in a rush, you can go this way and then kind of go this way. And you'll be able to come out and take that one path that we were kind of looking at above the bridge. Also, you can see that this is where they keep all the extra park garbage bins or something. Sorry I haven't been saying much. Just kind of don't really have anything else to say right now. We just hit 1.25 miles. So if you were going around a quarter-mile track, we have gone 5 laps total. And here's the sign, which lets us know that this is the Forest Street Community Garden. I wasn't sure what it was exactly, but I figured it was a community garden. I might chill here for a little bit, I think. This looks really nice. And I am kind of wanting a break to just sit down. But I think I'm really close to that bridge, so I'm going to keep going till we get to the bridge. Yeah, that's a really nice little spot. And then the garden, everything else. I have to see how you can get involved in that. I don't think I actually would though, just because I don't have the time. Or probably the green thumb, but it's interesting. That's the last of it, it looks like. You can see that bridge that we're going to, where all the traffic is crossing right there. That's where that bridge is that I showed from the other bridge. So I've just got to go past this electric stuff over here and then turn right and we'll be there. I think I can actually go over here. I don't know if I've ever taken this path over here, but I think I can. This is Xcel Energy, 104 East Madison Street. Cool. Xcel Energy, I think, is the only energy company in Eau Claire. Pretty sure that's where everyone pays their electric bill to. I get it, but at the same time I'm like, what about that would anybody really want to like climb the fence for it to have barbed wire? There's a family with kids up ahead, so I might point the camera down. Well, there's the bridge. And you can kind of see the water a little more now. Yeah, there's a family, so I'll just point it down for a second. All right. Now we're up here. So over there is like downtown. Those pavilions have weekly events usually with music and Hmong festivals, farmers markets, a whole bunch of stuff happens over at those pavilions across the road. Here we are. And there's the other bridge. We made it all the way over here. So with that, I'm gonna get going and I'm gonna finish the rest of my walk by myself. So sad, I'm gonna be so lonely. But yeah, that was one of my regular walking routines. I'm not really sure how else to say it. It's one of the paths that I regularly take, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.